Hello, everyone. I'm Tina, and this is Tina's Workshop. And I do all kinds of things, lots of different crafts from cake decorating to photography to everything in between, um, painting, drawing, all of it. My biggest focus, though, currently is on the fiber arts. I knit and I crochet and I spin my own yarn. And um, you may remember recently I did a video. I had done some natural dyeing and I was using, let's see, that one I had used a succulent on that one. So I recently took a trip to San Diego, and when I came back, I brought a whole bunch of eucalyptus with me that had been in flower arrangements at my aunt's anniversary party that I had been at. So I decided to play a little bit with that, and I'm going to go from here, and you will see the video that I recorded outside, so hopefully the sound's gonna be okay. I haven't done any editing yet, but I did all that recording outside because that's where I do all my dyeing. So we're gonna quick little video here. I brought home these eucalyptus from my recent trip to San Diego, and we're gonna throw them in the dye pot and see what happens. It's a little windy out here today. I apologize, and the neighbor's dog's barking too, so, but here we go. Okay. Where'd my lid go? Oh, there it is. Okay, we're gonna get this turned on and let it simmer for, or boil then simmer for about an hour, and we'll see if we start to get any color. Smells good. See a bit of a yellow color. Not quite boiling yet. Smells good out here. I can see some color, so hopefully it will dye our wool nicely. Still kind of yellow, but let's turn this down now. Okay, we're gonna let it simmer for a while. We'll be back. Okay, it's been an hour. See how we're doing. Oh, there's some color there. Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky. Okay. Okay. Put my wool sample in my little paper towel. Oh, that was hot. Sample. Them down in the water. And we're gonna leave this. Turn that off. Gonna leave this probably overnight, because that's what I usually do. And we'll come back tomorrow and see how the color comes out, and if it comes out good, we'll dye some wool. Okay, I just came out to check on this just for the heck of it. It's only been a couple hours and I got super excited. Look at, see, I don't know how hot this still is, but look at the color. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I got orange. Yay. I'm definitely going to do a dye pot in here. That is so awesome. Let's see. Paper towel, hardly any color. But the wool, oh, Yeah! Woohoo, people! Okay, next day. See how we've done. Here's our little piece of paper towel. It's got some color. A little bit. Not a whole lot. But look at that. Let's see. Wow. Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to set these guys out so they can dry. That will go into my little booklet of samples. We have some fleece. This is alpaca that I spun. It's 100% alpaca, and I had dyed this with dandelion, and I didn't like it. Didn't give me much color. I was hoping for a vibrant yellow, and it didn't happen. And then in here I've got some Hampshire wool, which is what the sample is. And so this is soaking. And then we will put it in here in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and drain this, and I'm going to set you right here and do it into the clear jar so you can actually see how the color is. Let's see. Definitely doesn't look quite as orange as the piece of wool came out, but you can see the color there. And there's how these came out. So that will all get put in a green bin now. And I'll pour the liquid back into here. And in about an hour after the wool has soaked good, we'll put it all in here and we'll get to dyeing. I will say that this looks more orange in the pot almost than it did in the clear jar. Okay, so this has all been mordanted in an alum mordant. I'm over dyeing the alpaca. Like I said, I've already dyed it with the dandelion, but I don't have to mordant it again. But the Hampshire has been mordanted with the alum, so I'm just gonna squeeze the water out and drop it in. And I don't always put the loose fiber into a bag, but where I have the other in there, I don't want it to get all combined, so that's why I put this into a bag. So I think I can get all this in here. I'm probably putting too much in it, but I'm living on the edge. Okay. Just make sure that's all absorbed into there. The dirty rag again. Okay, so there we go. And I'm wondering if I should put a little extra water into it. I don't think very much. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Okay, so I am going to turn this on, get it going, and function. And we'll bring it to a boil, turn it down, and then let it simmer for an hour, and shut it off and let it cool down, and we'll see what we get. Well, it's boiling. It's starting to get some color too. Okay, we're gonna leave that go and simmer for another hour. Okay, it's been a little over an hour because I was busy crocheting. Turn that off. See, alpaca looks like it's gonna have a pale orange, but that looks like it's got that nice dark orange in the wool. So we'll see how that comes out. And we're just gonna let it set and cool down. Okay, time to rinse the wool, see what happened. Wool, fiber, alpaca. It didn't come out as wonderful as I thought it was going to, but you just never know. Some of it has some darker orange spots than others. See, on this one there's some darker orange, which will kind of be cool. So okay, there's what I colored, and we'll see how it looks after it's dry. Okay, so now it's only been a second for me, but for you, you've seen all the rest of the video. And while I'm at it, if you're enjoying this, please click the thumbs up, click subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload a video, then hit the notification button. So we did two different things. We were doing alpaca that had ready spun and had attempted to dye with dandelion and hadn't given much color. And then we also did some Hampshire wool. And we had our sample. This was the sample, this beautiful orange. I mean, it was just gorgeous sample of color. I mean, I don't know how well you guys can really see it. I mean, it was just so vibrant. And this is what I was expecting from all of it. So then we dyed, and this is what we got. Very, well, a lot like a lot of the other stuff I've been dyeing, and I've got a couple theories, but I'm not really sure why. So this is, you know what, I'm going to switch you to tabletop. It'll be a little easier for you to see. Okay. So here's the two. So that's the orange. And even in the camera, it still doesn't show it quite as vibrant as it really is. It's a really bright, vibrant. Okay, we're going to experiment here. Let's see if this will make a difference. That makes a difference. That's a little bit better, but you still aren't quite getting how vibrant. It just does not show up on screen like it does in person. Anyway, so this was the really bright, vibrant, and this is what we came up with. And, oops, wrong way. Bring you back out. Okay, that's my mouse pad, in case you were wondering. And here is the big mass of fiber that I did. And again, camera's not picking it up really well. It does have a little bit warmer tint to it than what it's showing up on camera. And it's still a really nice color, but it's not the orange that I was expecting. And the alpaca, again, lackluster, and again, not showing up as well on here. It does have some spots, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but it has some spots that have more orange. So there were different areas that picked up a little bit more orange to it. I'm hoping you can see that right here. Here's another one. And it picked up that little bit of a darker orange. Let's see, we'll try one more thing. We'll cut these lights totally and see. Move that one. It's my camera. Can't really move that one, but I don't know if that really helped either. But anyway. So we didn't get the color I was really hoping for. So I have a couple theories on this. So one thought is when one of my thoughts is that when I was dyeing this one, I still had, even if you go back and look at the video, you'll see that I still had the eucalyptus in the pot. And when I dyed this, I had taken all the eucalyptus out of the pot. So I should have had all that dye color I needed in that pot of water. But what I'm wondering is if there's something to do with touching the eucalyptus and getting color straight from it. Maybe it was like opened up in the water, and maybe there was some of this residue because you use eucalyptus oils and stuff, and maybe there was some of that oil on the bottom of the pan or something that those parts had touched that showed that little bit of coloring. So I'm going to try this again, and I think I will try. The other thought was maybe I had too much fiber in there and it just didn't have enough to soak up, because normally I would have only dyed this. I wouldn't have done all the alpaca too, but I was so excited when I saw this color that I went a little overboard. So it might have had something to do with that, but my other theory is just that the fact that the eucalyptus itself was not in there. So I am going to try this again, and next time I think I will try and leave the eucalyptus in with the fiber and see if we get a brighter orange. So I when I do that, I will post a picture here on YouTube. I'll also post it on my Instagram. So that one is, what is that one? Tina's Workshop _ YT, if you're not already following me on Instagram. Um, so yeah, I think we'll try these again. I'm still, really excited about the different things that I've been doing with the natural dyes. And here's one even more interesting. So, I like to use a little piece of paper towel I'll toss in when I am testing things. And there's the piece of paper towel. There's hardly, look at the difference in all three of these colors. So it's really amazing how the different fibers pick up different colors. And let's see, the last one I had done in my book of stuff, this one was a California wax myrtle, and I tested it on cotton, silk, Shetland wool, Hampshire wool, um, the paper towel, and the only one that had the alum was the Shetland wool. But look at the difference. I mean, this one had the alum. This has this yellow color. The Shetland has a little bit of that coloring, but it's very faint. But this one, let's see which one. It's kind of hard to see here, but the cotton actually has a little bit of a pink color. And then look at the color in the paper towel. I mean, they're all so totally different. So I don't know. And there's a couple I had done in here before I started keeping even better notes that I had only done the paper towel on. So I'm thinking these are things I have in the yard. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back and revisit these ones and do them with the wool and see if we get a different color. Because there's a lot of them that have a very different color from the, like, look at this one. This one is the one that you guys did with me, the succulent. This has got a pinkish color. This doesn't. So I think I'll go back and revisit those ones. There was another one I had in here that had a big difference between. And this one, the paper towel has two colors to it, which was even really kind of weird. But yeah. So anyway, that's how the eucalyptus came out, and I will update you all when I try it again, because I do plan to try it again. I've got to get a hold of some eucalyptus. I do actually have a friend. I had my guild meeting today, my fiber guild, and I had a friend there that was told me she had some that I can get from her. So I will probably do that, and we'll revisit this. And I do have, I've been a little slow on videos lately, just a lot of things going on. And I had taken the trip to San Diego, but I do have a couple videos planned coming up that shall be really interesting. At least I think they're interesting, so hopefully you will too. So stay tuned and make sure to be notified so you know when I upload those videos. So thanks. See you again. Bye.